Stronger than a whale, he can swim anywhere.
He can breathe underwater and go flying through the air.
The noble submariner, prince of the deep, will be ready every season.
Lord Namor of Atlantis is the prince of the deep.
Hello everybody, Chris here with a late night showing of my recent comic books, which I believe were from the 29th of August, and just a couple of back issues. And as you see behind me here on my beautiful LCD Blu-ray copy of Iron Man 2 playing, picked up the 3-disc set. It's got the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. Nothing really special. I mean, the cover just embossed. Same pictures. They use the same pictures everywhere. I like Iron Man 2. It's a very good movie, but I'm not quite as happy with having this set. There was a Steelbook Target Collector's Edition, but it was basically just all that in a metal tin, Blu-ray sized casing, and basically it just had some pictures on it, and that was about it. So I was huffing and puffing a bit for a while whether I should actually get that one, pick it up on eBay or something. But I went through multiple stores, multiple weekends, and I was like, you know what, I just went to the Future Shop and I ended up getting this one. I thought it was good enough, but yeah, movie was really good. But I don't really think that exclusive, the Target exclusive with a Steelbook or whatever, Iron Pack, whatever it's called, wasn't probably worth it. Just get a Steelbook with some pretty pictures when you can get exactly the same content here, there, and I don't know, well, I'd show you my other one, but you've seen it before. The other Iron Man #1 Target exclusive actually came with an Iron Man head where you'd flip it open and then the discs were inside there. That was a really neat collector's edition to get. Yeah, so I was happy with that one. I actually got the DVD and I have the Blu-ray because they were both really nice boxes actually for them. So yeah, whatever. That's that. Got Iron Man 2. So if I'm blabbing too much and you kind of zone off, there you go. You can watch Iron Man 2 behind me a bit. So let's get on with some books. I picked up, this one is a back issue, I think it came out the previous week, Namor, the First Mutant, Curse of the Mutants crossover, issue #1, and beautiful artwork, good covers. I'm going to stay up there. That's not really good, to stay up. Stay up. And I got that one because, yeah, Curse of the Mutants, I'm kind of getting into it a little bit, and I read the story of how Storm and Gambit got Dracula's body, so I figured, okay, well, I figured out that this one was going to be about Namor going and getting the head, so I'm like, oh, okay. And it was really neat in the X-Men stories when he came in and he presented the head, he was just holding it up there, so I'm like, okay, I want to kind of find out what happened, how he got the head. So I picked this one up. It's not going to be an ongoing series for me too, but the art is beautiful. Ariel Olivetti, so I'm not sure if that's a guy or a girl. I've heard of guys being called Ariel, and kind of an appropriate name, Ariel, for drawing an undersea adventure. I think that's kind of funny there. But yeah, art's good, story's really good, I think, and it leaves some mysteries. And Namor's not my favorite character, but yeah, it was interesting. That was good. Beautiful artwork. Story was kind of solid. There was enough in the front of the book and the back of the book to give you, you know, some history on Namor, and that was good. It's not something that I don't think has been hardly reprinted, but I was unhappy with some of the Wolverine tie-ins and the X-23 stuff that just recently came out, where they reprinted stuff that was already in a free Wolverine saga that came from your comic book shop, if you shop at a comic book shop, and Road to Hell, that one, all this stuff that was reprinted, all these Wolverine and Wolverine character related titles reprinting. Here it seemed fresh to have that Namor saga in the back. So that was really helpful for somebody who may want to go further with Namor. And then so get Namor, First Mutant issue number 2, and again, first arc. I'm just going to finish it up with this vampire stuff, and then probably won't continue it very much, but that's not helping, is it, guys? So we'll try to take that down. We'll put them there. Yeah, but beautiful art. Same person who did a lot of work on the Cable series, and I really loved a lot of that artwork that that person did. Yeah, so good stuff. Here's sort of a back issue pickup, one that I missed previously. Omit, the last part, 641 of Amazing Spider-Man, and the whole Omit thing, I'm fairly happy with it as a Mephisto's lie, sort of, and how he made everybody think what actually happened. But at the beginning of Omit, they do show Mary Jane whispering into Mephisto's ear and basically saying that the Mephisto deal still took place. So I think that's still in continuity, and this whole story is what Mephisto makes everybody think. So it's answered some questions to what has gone on before, and some characters in the Marvel Universe are kind of like, you know, I don't know how you got the genie back on the bottle, but, you know, something's going on here. So it does seem believable, and I like Quesada's artwork. Wish I could have gotten all of Quesada's covers. Also with the Namor, actually, issue number 1, I would have preferred to get Quesada's cover. But yeah, really solid. I think I enjoyed Omit, and like I say, it's just kind of a big lie because of what Mephisto did. And eventually, I think, well, I would certainly hope that they figure out this Mephisto thing, and it'll be a big story, I think. Okay, so here is Amazing Spider-Man 644. Oh, look at that! This one's $2.99. Can't believe it. A lot of comic books have been $3.99 lately. This one I picked up actually on Newsstand edition, and this was a $4 comic. Most people might know that. $4 comics on Newsstand, and I figured, oh well, I'm just picking up on Newsstand because everything's going $4 right now. So, and also, if you guys are unhappy with the, you know, $3.99 comic books that they're trying to make all across the board right now, put a comment below. It'll be sort of like a petition. Marvel, no more $3.99 comics, unless I think if a $3.99 is okay for some short, some mini-series or one-shots or double-sized issues, blah, blah, whatever. But regular monthlies, $2.99, keep it as that. So yeah, this one, I'm missing issue 643 still, so kind of got a gap, but it's interesting, just Lily Hollister coming back and Norman's baby. I find that really interesting, kind of a cool story. Artwork seems rushed. I can't remember who it is, but I think it's a person that's been doing it for quite a while. But I don't know, it's very speedy stuff, and I think you need a quick artist when you're trying to pump out Amazing Spider-Man 3 times a month. So I don't enjoy it as much, and the artwork doesn't give me as much of an impact with the story sometimes when it doesn't mesh. It just seems too quick for me, so that's just preference. But yeah, this storyline's going pretty good. Spawn, $1.99, one of my only Image titles that I really like. Nice cover by Capallo, and I think it's this Larson. He's doing the interiors. Very similar pencils to what Capallo usually does. So good artwork, good cover. The story-wise, Jim Downing and the clown is playing this new Spawn, and you get at the end this character, I think his name is Freak, and the Omega Spawn, which is Al Simmons, you have an appearance by him in there, and also a note that would refer you to Image United that is happening in the Image universe right now. That's not completed and it's taken a long time to come out. Very slow, but it's very good. I love Omega Spawn kind of stuff. It's supposed to be a big reveal of who this freak character that he's fighting in the back, who he really is, and it's supposed to be a big double-sized 2-issue or 200th issue. So I'm looking forward to that one. Hope things move really good forward, and I hope really a lot of stuff from Al Simmons is folded back in, and a lot of unanswered questions, you know, answered. Let's hope. Let's see here. Yeah, almost at the end there. Whiplash. Whiplash fight was just too long at the end, or not too long, too short. I'm sorry. So Avengers Prime 3 of 5. This has been an awesome book, and basically the first adventure of Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America, Steve Rogers, right after the fall of Siege. You know, when just they're standing there at the rubble, and then all of a sudden they get whatever this portal, they get thrown into the different realms, and have to fight their way back. And so that's continuing that. And what was it? Thor here, he's fighting off Hela, and Enchantress is involved somehow. And then you have Iron Man. He's got some ogres and this dragon that is holding him hostage. And Captain America, Steve Rogers, he's doing, or I don't know what to call him. He's Commander Rogers. I can't remember what they're calling him now. Just Rogers something. I can't remember. Anyways, so he's doing really good, and he's still stealing the show in this book. And he comes back and plows the heck out of this dragon and saves Tony. And just really good. Just Steve Rogers really stole the show on this book. Artwork, I'm liking that too. No problems with that. The cover sort of reveals what the big foldout is in the middle, big splash page, but kind of this is much more close and compact to what was on the splash page, and slightly a different angle, but still enjoyable, but kind of ruins that splash page just a little bit. X-Men Legacy 240, blah blah blah. Can't even remember what happened last. This one that I'm quitting. You really won't see this one around anymore. I'm not enjoying it. Can't remember a thing about it really. And this Rogue stuff, I was more enjoying it when it was Professor X. So whatever. That one. What else we got here? Okay. So we have Artifacts issue number 2 of 8. This looks like it's cover B. Or 2 of 8, 2 of 13. I think most of it is Broussard's artwork. I haven't read these yet. This is one of Nikki's comics, and she hasn't had time really to read comics much lately. But I think I might. She's really kind of got me back into this Witchblade universe, and yeah, I kind of want to read a little bit more about this Angelus and Artifacts and a little bit of Witchblade. So it's been interesting. Broussard's artwork. Not as enjoyable as Stepan Sedgwick's, just beautiful realism kind of stuff, just amazing. You got to see that guy's artwork. But I mean, it's fine enough artwork. Just comparatively, you know, Sedgwick's is much more appealing to the eye, I guess. But the artwork in here definitely works too. I just quickly went through it, and we have Captain America 610. This is also a title that I won't be continuing after this. This is the conclusion of the current storyline. And of course I just really got to, with budget restraints, got to really thin out the comics. This one that's going to get the cut. I like Bucky Cap, but I'm going to get enough of them probably in the Avengers title. And it just seems right now that Steve Rogers is, you know, he's back and he's overtaken his role of sorts. You know, he's back on top as the captain, really. And it's a little bit of a shame because I really liked Bucky, but I think he's kind of back in the shadow of Captain America, of Steve Rogers again a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna quit this title and just keep on enjoying Bucky in the Avengers titles.